Okay, can you guys hear me now? Of course, there's going to be a delay before I know what you guys are saying, but... Oh, 2 yeses. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, good. I appreciate that. So let's do that first card again. Instead of starting this whole video over. Hello there, Mary. So Aries, this was your first card that came up that I just explained. We're just going to re-explain it all over again. This is for Aries, the 31st of March, which is Sunday. And this is the, what is this actually? It's called the Run, and it's also the Page of Arrows in reverse. So basically what this card tells me is those of you who are Aries on Sunday are going to be busy studying what I like to call the secrets of the universe. Now, to me, secrets of the universe are those things that influence our world and influence our life, but we're not necessarily taught about in school. So metaphysical, law of attraction, paranormal, extraterrestrial, occult, arcane, things like tarot reading, things like runes, things like psychic abilities, things like mediumship. So there's something in this whole group of things that I like to call the secret of the universe that you Aries are investigating. You want to find out if it's for real or not. Or if you already know that it's for real, you may be digging to see how you can use it in a more practical way in your own life. But either way, you are investigating something that is in the category that I would call secrets of the universe, things that we are not taught about in school and yet have a great influence on us. This can even be astrology for some of you. I do. I have beautiful blue skies over snowy mountains. It's gorgeous. It snowed last night while I slept. Rena, hello, hello. Glad to see you all here. It is beautiful outside, isn't it? Isn't it great? People in so many different places have a beautiful day today. Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda if I'm drinking soda. I go through spurts where I don't drink soda at all, and then when I do, it's got to be Dr. Pepper. La da 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 da. So let's shuffle for Taurus. This is for Taurus for Sunday, the 31st of March. I don't still have it falling. It's melting now. It fell overnight. Oh, wow. So you got a little reminder of your mom when you tuned in today, huh? Taurus, what you have showing up here is the 8 of Mirrors. This just tells me that there's some kind of situation where you've been finding yourself feeling depleted and exhausted and tired. And you're walking away from that situation right now because you don't want to feel depleted and exhausted and tired. Okay, so that's for Sunday, Taurus. A lot of times these messages will happen later on the same day that I make them, but all the way up through the next day, so Sunday. Right? Kind of like me. Sweet and acidity all at once. Definitely. Definitely. Gotta love the mountains this late in the season. Gemini, Gemini, and it's still up there. It'll take a while for it to melt there. It's like 10 degrees cooler than it is here. This is Gemini for Sunday, March the 31st. La da 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 da. So you think this shirt is an appropriate label for me? Is that what you're saying, Mary? Okay, this is for Gemini. Okay, Geminis, what you guys have showing up is the 3 of Swords. This is some kind of heartache or heartbreak. This doesn't have to be a super huge thing. This can be something as little as hearing a story on the news that just makes you very sad, all the way up to something that would be personal and maybe even a little bit traumatic, and anywhere in that range. So whoever's watching this, please don't assume the worst. Please don't assume the worst, okay? Might be something that's much smaller, but some kind of heartache or heartbreak. Okay. Also, by the way, those of you who happen to be Gemini and who experienced some type of heart attack symptoms on Sunday, or maybe even later on today, go to the emergency room. Okay, because this can have to do with very physically that, and I feel like there might be one or two of you out there that this would actually be commenting on. Not most of you, just one or two of you. I had somebody actually get this card before any general reading and send me an email asking if they should go to the emergency room because they were having heart attack symptoms. My answer to that is if you are having heart attack symptoms, go to the emergency room. Doesn't matter what tarot card came up for you that day. Okay, don't stop to ask me. Just go. All right, so that's Gemini. Now I'm going to come off my soapbox there. Aphrodite, welcome back. Glad to see you here. Up next, we do have Cancer, and this is going to be Cancer for Sunday, March the 31st. La da 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 da. Last day of the month, marching on out of here. La da 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 da. La da da. Cancers, you guys have a lot on your minds. I've had like 4 cards that have started to pop out and then change their minds. It's like Spirit's not sure what's the most important thing to talk to you about right now. Okay. Most important thing must be this 10 of Cups. Something's going on that is making you feel very emotionally fulfilled, Cancers. This is a way cool card because not only are you feeling emotionally fulfilled by some certain situation or thing or relationship, you are ready to take that emotional fulfillment to the next level. So if you're in a relationship, you may be taking that relationship to the next level. It could even be a friendship, doesn't have to be romantic, although for most this is usually about a romantic relationship. But this can also be about something that you really enjoy doing too, that maybe you're wanting to take to the next level as well. Maybe you've been like an amateur photographer and now you're ready to take that pro, something like that, if you really enjoy it, if it brings you emotional satisfaction. Okay, so that's for Cancers. Very good card. I think it's a very good card. Right, Carrie? The sun is a very good thing. All right, next up, we're going to take a peek at Leo. Leo. Actually, we have a Gus duck that wants to speak to Leo. I was going to use my... What is this duck? My Wildwood Tarot. But Shadowscapes wants to talk to Leo, so we're going to do Shadowscapes for Leo. La da 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 da. La da da. La da da. Leo. Oh, Leo. You've got the High Priest in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, I should say. This just means that you're feeling very confused about something. When you've got the High Priestess in reverse, I can tell you what I do when I get the High Priestess in reverse for me. I find somebody who can read for me because I can't be objective for myself, and I get a reading. Leos, you may be thinking that it's time to get some insight from somebody who can be objective, whether that's another reader or whether that is me or whether that's just a neighbor who's objective. You're feeling very confused, Leos, on Sunday. Right, Carrie? Relationships are a lot of work, aren't they? Okay, Virgo. This is for you guys. This is for Sunday, March the 31st. Virgo. Virgo. You have the Stoat coming up. This is just telling me that Your self-esteem is climbing. You are starting to recover from something where your self-esteem was not where it needed to be, and you are starting to find that self-esteem again, and you're starting to do some of those things that actually make you happy. You may be pampering yourself, but this may not even be so much about pampering. This may just be that you're buying the types of pens that you like when you go to the store and not the kind of pens somebody else likes. You're doing things that make you happy and you're getting your self-esteem back, Virgo. Good for you. La da 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 da. Is falling in love the easy part or the scary part? That's what I say, Carrie. To me, it's scary. What new and wonderful ways are you going to find to put my heart in a blender? That's what I want to know when I start falling in love. All right, so up next, Libra. This is Libra for Sunday, the 31st of March. Sometimes I think I was born to find all of those ways and experience them personally. And then every once in a while I think, oh, maybe this time that won't happen. La da 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 da. Libra. Our whole cards all got thrown off because we had that extra guest deck went to jump in there. So Libra, you've got the Chrysalis Tarot and you have the Divine Child showing up in reverse. Libra, what I'm hearing is you are putting on your adult pants. You are not being childish. You are taking care of business in an adult way on Sunday. Okay? That's Libra. Jacob, glad to see you here, honey. Did you see I answered your question this morning? Your mom and your oldest son? Cool, cool. You're quite welcome, quite welcome. Wasn't much of an answer. Now you get to go experiment all by yourself. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. This is Scorpio for Sunday, March 31st. Let's see what we got. Me and my fellow Scorpios. By the way, thank you for all the thumbs ups. Well, we just had two cards like literally float out of the deck. I've never had cards float out of the deck before. That interrupted me. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. Thank you, those of you who are hanging out with me. I appreciate that as well. And thank you for those of you who are benefiting from this reading. Thank you for sharing it with others so that they may benefit as well. Okay, Scorpios. Okay, here's what we got, guys. 9 of Wands in reverse. That's this card. And we also have the Prince of Pentacles. All right, this is the Druidcraft Tarot, by the way. 9 of Wands in reverse talks about not being ready for something. Prince of Pentacles talks about making sure the budget goes as far as it should. Scorpios, are we caught with our pants down? Do we not have the finances in place that we need to have in place? This is not being ready to make the budget go as far as we want it to go. So this basically, Sunday Scorpio talks about, I think we're doing everything that we can. With the Knight of Pentacles here showing upright, I think we're doing everything that we can to make sure the budget goes as far as it should. But with this 9 of Wands in reverse, we're still finding ourselves unprepared for some kind of bill or something. Okay? That's what I've got for Scorpios. Sorry, that's not really the best news. Not really the best news. Alrighty, so up next, let's take a peek at Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I am alive and breathing, Tammy Bambi. How are you? And I count myself blessed to be so. La da 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 da. That's funny, isn't it? Very ironic. I can think of a few different ways to look at that with my Scorpio brain. Okay, Sagittarius, you just had 2 cards fall at the same time as well. They didn't float, but they did fall. Okay. Isn't that funny? You float alone, too. And our cards floated for those of us who are Scorpios. All right, so Sagittarius. King of Coins and 2 of Cups is what's showing up for you guys. You basically find yourself in exactly the opposite situation that Scorpio does for the same day, Sagittarius. You find yourself in a situation where you have plenty and where you are enjoying that plenty. Or you're enjoying the fruits of your labors, shall we say. Okay. Yep. And I think that you are not only enjoying that plenty, but also sharing it with somebody in your life as well. This may be taking somebody out to dinner, offering to help somebody with something, going and enjoying some kind of event together, but really enjoying life and being able to enjoy it the way you want to because you do have plenty, Sagittarius. Glad to hear you're happy, well, and grateful. Did you hear my Scorpio thoughts? Well, we won't repeat them out loud, will we? That's interesting, Rena. Okay, next up, let's take a peek at Capricorn. We're going to get back on track with our cards again. Capricorn. This is Capricorn for Sunday, the 31st of March. Boy, everybody's getting multiple cards today. Capricorn, you just had 3 that fell out. La da 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 da. What do we have happening here for you guys? Capricorns. You got an interesting card sequence here. I think this is very interesting. You've got the Fool in reverse, 2 of Mirrors in reverse, and your 9 of Stones is right side up. And I think it's interesting because this is like a gentle way of saying something that I usually see in one card, but is much more brusque and abrupt than this is. This, to me, Capricorn, talks about you being really frustrated with a situation that happens to have romance attached to it. So some type of romantic relationship that you're feeling really frustrated with, or maybe it's not romance, maybe it's friends, maybe it's a family relationship or a deep friendship. Anyway, there's deep emotions attached to this situation that you're feeling frustrated with. Because of this frustration with the situation that you have emotions attached to, I see you going out and doing your own thing and just being on your own. Now, to me, Capricorn, this does seem like time away, time to think, time to sort things out. I think for some of you, this is just, I need some me time. I need some time by myself. I need to take a little break here. For others of you, I think this is, you're just realizing that you're at your wit's end because you've done everything you know how to do to make this better and to make this work, and it's just not working. And some of you may be actually deciding to walk away and just be on your own, period. Not just a break, but a total breakup. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for Capricorns. Interesting the way that came out, because normally a breakup or a walkaway card, something like that, would be like the Eight of Cups, or it would be a Tower card. Eight of Cups would be where things aren't really going in a fair way. You're feeling depleted. The Tower card is where things end in an explosive way. So the fact that neither of these two cards came up for this tells me that this is happening, first of all, in a calm way. And second of all, that this isn't really an uneven relationship where one person is giving more than the other. It's just a relationship where the two of you just aren't really clicking. You're not really jiving together. So I don't feel like this is a big dramatic event compared to a lot of other walkaways. Okay. So that's for Capricorn. Oh, wow, Neely. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I'm glad that you found it and you enjoy it. I hope you share it with others too. It is a big message. Wow. Well, thank you for the verification, Neely. How long have you been thinking about this? Just out of curiosity. The way that comes in so calmly leads me to believe that you've been considering this for a while. All right, so Aquarius is up next. And this is Aquarius for Sunday the 31st. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so Aquarius, Sunday the 31st. While I'm shuffling for you, let me just remind everybody I do offer live readings, and I also offer recorded readings. Recorded readings are for if you just have only one or two questions, period. And those are $30 for one question or $53 for two questions. Those are on my website. You can order those there. If you want a live reading, I do conduct live readings either by Skype or by telephone, depending on if you're in the US and if you want a video reading. If you're outside the US, then we go ahead and use Skype. Live readings I offer in 30-minute, 45 or 60-minute increments. Excuse me. 30 minutes are $100, 45 or 150, and 60 minutes are $200. I also offer Reiki sessions, long distance Reiki sessions, and those are $93 for an hour of the Reiki energy being sent to you. So if you're interested in working with me for any of that, then you want to check out my website, which is www.amista.info. If you forget it, the website is in the description box below. Try not to put a .com in there. A .com does not fit and it will throw it off. Yeah. Oh, once you go to my website, make sure I am the best service provider for you. Then all my contact information is there. Reach out to me. The best way to do that is phone, text, or Skype. And I'll get back with you and we'll get you scheduled quickly. All right, so Aquarius, your card fell before I got finished talking. So we're going to talk about the card that fell. That already happened for you? Gotcha. How long ago, Tammy? I hear you, Angela. Good luck on that. Jacob, here's how I would word that question. If I was getting a one-question reading, I would ask, instead of why is it so difficult, I would ask, what is the best advice for me in finding my true love? I think that's how I would ask that question. Then I would look to see what Spirit would bring in for you as best advice. Alrighty, now Aquarius, back to you guys. What you have showing up here is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles just means Aquarius, on Sunday you will be working. If you're not actually clocking in somewhere, working or doing work at your job, or you don't have to clock in, working at your own business, your own company, then you may be doing volunteer work, or you may be working around your own home. But definitely you are working on Sunday, Aquarius. I hope you enjoy your work. It happened this week already? Gotcha. I think the weather is making us all feel happier. What are you doing, Rena? What are you doing on Sunday? Yep, just check out my website, Jacob, and it'll tell you exactly how to get a one-question reading. Or if you want a live reading, you can just call or text me. You are in the United States, right? I'm assuming. If you're not in the United States, just get a hold of me by Skype. My Skype information's on my website, too. Alrighty. Next up, we have Pisces. La da da da. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense, Rena. Okay, so let's look at Pisces. This is Pisces for Sunday, March the 31st. La da 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 da. La da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Pisces, you have an interesting card here. I always think this card is interesting when it shows up. This is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So here's the thing. If you guys are in a relationship and something happened and there was a big fight and you don't know if that's the end of it or whatever, this card basically says it ain't over yet, baby. It's not over yet. Okay? Now, if we're not looking at a relationship that's kind of questionable about whether it's over or not over, then if we're looking at something else, this card basically talks about something that has been frustrating and aggravating that we thought we had settled and resolved and put to bed. But instead of being settled and resolved and put to bed, this argument or frustration or aggravation has come back when we thought it was done and over. Maybe we thought we asked somebody's forgiveness about something and they forgave us and we thought we would never have to hear about it again. Thank goodness. And then all of a sudden it comes up in a conversation that that person still resents whatever it was that we did. It could be something like that. Could just be a debate, an argument. Could be an annoyance. This could be something as simple as you have a neighbor who has an annoying, yappy dog. Not that all dogs are annoying. They're not. I love a lot of dogs. Yappies are not my favorite. But they have an annoying, yappy dog, and they go on vacation for 2 weeks, and it's so peaceful. And it's so lovely to just sit on your front porch and not hear annoying yappy next door. And then the person comes back from vacation and the annoying yappy dog is back. That would be something like would show up on this card too. Something that was an aggravation, an old long-standing dispute, something like that, that has been a long-standing frustration that you thought was done and over comes back into your life. Okay, that's what we've got for you, Pisces. All right, Carrie, have fun. Florida is nice. Everybody's saying they have nice weather today. It's wonderful. Javi Arena. Already this week? I didn't think your vacation was over yet. It might not be a dog. Doesn't have to be a dog. You're so funny. The dog was an example, guys. Thank you, all of you, for hanging out with me and for keeping me company while I'm here. It is because you guys are here keeping me fresh and on my toes that I enjoy making these videos so much. So thank you. Thank you also for the thumbs ups and for sharing these videos. Both of those allow me to be seen by more people, which is the whole point of a free video, is to help as many people as possible. So if you're seen by more people, you can help more people. So thank you for that. Thank you also to those of you who have been ordering and are ordering again. And the first time coming up, new readings from me and new Reiki sessions. I do appreciate all of that as well. It is because of all of your support that I am able to do what I love to do for a living. And I thank you all for it. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.